To speak of love is to make love. Solitude is fine, but you need someone to tell that solitude is fine. Our heart is a treasury. If you pour out all its wealth at once, you are bankrupt. If love is the first of passions, it is because it flatters all the rest of them at the same time. When women love, they forgive everything, even our crimes. When they do not love, they cannot forgive anything, not even our virtues. And diving deep into the sea of pleasures, he brought back more grip than pearls. The laws are like spiders' webs the big flies get through, while the little ones are caught. Reading brings us unknown friends. The most natural feelings are those we are least willing to confess. Courtesy is the only thin veneer on the general selfishness. Feeble folk are as easily reassured as they are frightened. People exaggerate both happiness and unhappiness. We are never so fortunate nor so unfortunate as people say we are. Love has its own instinct, finding the way to the heart as the feeblest insect finds the way to its flower, with a wool which nothing can dismay or turn aside. Those who spend too fast never grow rich. Marriage must incessantly contend with a monster which devours everything that is familiarity. All human power is a compound of time and patience. Love is the poetry of the senses. Mankind are not perfect, but one age is more or less hypocritical than another, and then simpletons say that its morality is high or low. Our most cruel enemies are our nearest in blood. Kings have neither brothers, nor sons, nor mothers. All poetry, like every work of art, proceeds from a swift vision of things. The secret of a great success for which you are at a loss to account is a crime that has never been found out because it was properly executed. The more a man judges, the less he loves. The man as he converses is the lover, silent he is the husband. Though the great things of life are simple to understand and easy to express, the littlenesses require a vast number of details to explain them. A lover always starts from his mistress to himself. With a husband, the contrary is the case. The fact is that love is of two kinds, one which commands and one which obeys. The two are quite distinct, and the passion to which the one gives rise is not the passion of the other. A society of atheists would immediately invent a religion. Society bristles with enigmas which look hard to solve. It is a perfect maze of intrigue. Between two beings susceptible of love, the duration of passion is in proportion to the original resistance of the woman, or to the obstacles which the accident of social life put in the way of your happiness. Where poverty ceases, avarice begins. Wisdom is the understanding of celestial things, to which the spirit is brought by love. It is easier to be a lover than a husband, for the same reason that it is more difficult to be witty every day than to say bright things from time to time. Children, dear and loving children, can alone console a woman for the loss of her beauty. The man who can perpetually bring his thought to bear upon his facts is a man of genius. But the man of the highest genius does not display genius at all times. If he did, he would be like to God. Power is action and the elective principle is discussion. There is no policy, no statesmanship possible where discussion is permanent. The most virtuous women have in them something which is never chaste. Excessive joy is harder to bear than any amount of sorrow. Love may be, or it may not. But where it is, it ought to reveal itself in its immensity. If youth were not ignorant and timid, civilization would be impossible. Vanity is only to be satisfied by golden floods. Chance, my dear, is the sovereign deity in childbearing. Between the daylight gambler and the player at night, there is the same difference that lies between a careless husband and the lover swooning under his lady's window. Little minds need to practice despotism to relieve their nerves, just as great souls thirst for equality in friendship to exercise their hearts. Manners are the hypocrisy of nations, and hypocrisy is more or less perfect. Finance, like time, devours its own children. You'll never know your wife cheats if she doesn't want it. Women are tenacious, and all of them should be tenacious of respect. Without esteem, they cannot exist. Esteem is the first demand that they make of love. A flow of words is a sure sign of duplicity. True love is eternal, infinite, and always like itself. It is equal and pure, without violent demonstrations. It is seen with white hairs, and is always young in the heart. Conscience is our unerring judge, until we finally stifle it.